Hello, my loves. I have a short message today that I've actually been called the last couple of days to make, and I wasn't in the capacity to do so, so I'm going to do so today. I know a lot of you are already probably noticing the changes that Mother Earth is going through. The earthquakes, the volcanic eruptions, the fires, the weather changes. And I know that that can bring a level of uncertainty and fear even, especially when some of that is man-made. Some of that is in the form of manipulation, and some of that is in the form of distraction. Because there are powers that be that would love nothing more than distract us from what is really happening on the planet. And there's nothing that we can do about that. That is outside of our control. And it's important that we recognize that. It is also important for us to recognize what is in our control. What is in our control is to be the change, to contribute to and focus on and find ways to promote that in which we actually want to see in the world. Whether that means you support a charity, start a Kickstarter program or some type of GoFundMe, something that's going to provide assistance and help for things that are moving towards what we want to see and experience in our world today. The other part of it is knowing that not all of this is manipulation. A good portion of this is Mother Earth cleansing her own planetary body. Mother Earth is a sentient being, just as you and me. And especially as light workers, right? When we are transmuting and doing our work, we often give it to the earth. We give it to Mother Earth. But everything in our environment, our anger, our grief, our joy, our pollutants, our trash, the things that we spray and place into our environment, all of that is something that she absorbs into her planetary body. Just like the hairspray we put in our hair, or the deodorant that we put on our body, or the food that we ingest, or the environment that we listen to, whether it's toxic or positive, the content we listen to or watch, all of it is something that we are ingesting. All of it is something that we are absorbing. And I talk about a little bit of this in my book, The Holy Grail, that's coming out on November 11th, about what I coined the emotional digestion cycle. But just as we have to ingest and digest everything that we absorb into our aura and our body, so does Mother Earth. And we cleanse, right, through crying. We cleanse through giving a safe space to express our anger, to release it, to hold space for it. And Mother Earth has to do the same. So storms, fires, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes are her form of release. So the more that we can hold space for ourselves, the more that we can learn to manage our emotional states of being, the more that we can be mindful of what we are ingesting into our own auric field and bodies, the more that we can be mindful of the environment and what we are placing on her and in her auric field. The more that we will see a positive shift in her state of being, the more we can support her. We are magnetically connected to her. That is why, as I have said many times, that the Schumann resonance, right? When that energy streams in from the cosmos and is ingested by her, absorbed, integrated into her, anything that remains that is not, that is excess, right? It's like an acid reflux. She kicks it back up. She releases it. She lets it go. And that triggers us to do the same. So we feel that release. We feel that energy kicking up in us as well. We are very connected magnetically to her. I am you, you are me applies to how you feel and see and experience and contribute to the earth, the same as it does another human being. So when you see these things happening, hold space for her. Send her healing. Send her love and compassion and treat her better. And when you see some of it and you get that gut intuitive feeling that this is manipulation, don't contribute to it. Don't feed into it. Be a part of the solution. Go towards the solution instead of sharing and focusing on the problem. Because what we focus on expands. So I hope this helps ease some of the uncertainty. And I want you to know that there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. When that fear arises, when that uncertainty arises, it's a gift. Hold space for it. Accept it, welcome it. Allow it to be safe in your energy. That alone will help you shift paradigms very quickly. I'll see you in the next video.